Day one of the Seattle Seahawks training camp is over, and it was just like the first day of spring.
This ball is going to split you guys. That row. Okay, so if you are on the right side of the berm, make some noise. Let's hear what you got. Oh, I think.
Raul Mills set to have a big season. I just slapped in the Super Bowl. Brooklyn's lever. Lower body, that first step. these drills. Attention to detail. Same drill on the other one. I mean, just the fact that you think about swing that dummy so that Charles Cross has to stay low.
I'm not worried about second level. Get him, coach, get him! Get it! Hey, last one coming back.
Guys are in great spirits. Very just excited that we're back rolling. You know, a lot of credit goes out to our folks. You know, throughout our building, all of our support crew, our performance crew, all the business side people for creating such a great atmosphere. And I know it really contributes to having a great practice. So, guys had a great day, great first day, and then it's really just about taking care of business. You know, just one step at a time as we go. Try not to sound as cliche sometimes, but that's really what we're focused on. So, just blessed, just feeling blessed. You know, just really cool. Just great to see the families, and just looking forward to the rest of training camp. Like, you don't worry too much about the execution right now. I think there's some things that we're gonna want to clean up, but kind of the non-negotiables about our style of play, without getting all the weeds. We made that emphasis today, and so that's one of those things where if you don't nail it in day one, it's kind of hard to get. It's like a teacher. If they don't lay down the law the first couple days, it's hard to kind of gain that back if you're losing. So our guys have been on it, and so there's a lot of great details outside of just between the whistle that really plays with, and we're going to keep attacking. So it's taken us a while to get to this point, this early in camp, and so. That's good to see.
All right, so there you go. You saw the B-roll, and as I said, it was kind of similar to a first day of school. You would have it in that everybody, there were smiles from the fans that attended day one of training camp, and the players had smiles on their faces, and you could tell they were just happy now to go from OTAs, their off season, and now to training camp as they get ready for the opener against the New England Patriots. Now, in terms of what I saw on the field, Jadarian Price, the rookie, and also George Helani split reps at the number 1 running back position. Emmanuel Wilson had a couple good runs, and so he's putting a marker down that, wait a minute, this is going to be a 3-back race, just in terms of who's going to start. And I think it's going to be the Seahawks like to use 2 running backs, so you probably see both of them as Zach Charbonnet gets heals up, and with good competition, there's no need to hurry, and they wouldn't do that, bring Charbonnet back any earlier. And he was out here, but again, probably second week for Charbonnet. We'll just wait and see. And then Mike McDonald did talk about Nick Emenwari. He said, you know what, look, all we were doing is just he had the ankle surgery. He needed to clean up the stuff from the Super Bowl. And then also they said there's no timeline for them. Mike McDonald was slick. He's not going to give you any injury updates, any timeline. And he'll tell you, hey, you know me in timeline. He's not going to give it up. So also, just in terms of injuries and updates and things like that, Dante Fowler did not practice today. Mike said, that he had a good off season. They will bring him back. And so it's more like a vet pitch count, if you will. And then Torrey Horton was back out here. Remember, he had a leg injury, rookie year cut short, but he looked good, wide receiver there. So, and then speaking of the wide receivers, Rashid Shaheed also looked really good in terms of the wide receiver slot in and then out, the different positions. So look, now if you got Jackson Smith-Njigba, you know what he can bring. You've got Cooper Kupp, who looks well and rested. You've got Rashid Shaheed, and then also Torrey Horton. That's a pretty good wide receiver room there. And then you add the tight ends. So new offensive coordinator Brian Flores got some pieces he can play with, and I just mentioned the running backs. Now, in terms of the defense, Devon Witherspoon, Ernest Jones, Byron Murphy, Leonard Williams, they were all there. And then Ty Okada started next to Julian Love. I didn't name all the starters, but Ty Okada started next to Julian Love as a free safety. But Bud Clark also was out there, and he looked really, really good, running with the second team, if you will. But again, it was really business as usual in terms of where the players were, what you needed them to do. So it was all goodwill for day one of the Seahawks training camp. And remember, this report is brought to you by Tom's B&M Auto Shop in Linwood. What you get there is quality service and an honest price. From the VMAC in Renton, I'm Osvita Mara for the Cascadia Sports.net report.